Keto for Real Life People here, and I'm sorry I did not pop an event, but with my crazy schedule, I can't always schedule things just right now. Hopefully as the week goes, I will be able to do better. Oh, that looks like the top of my head is cut off. Zip, 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 zip. I'm gonna do this up just a tad bit. There we go. That should work. That should fix it. Yes, I'm here in all of my glory. I see y'all popping in, but I can't see who's there just because it's too far away. So no point in glasses unless I need them. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. For me, when I do Thanksgiving, I love to have my turkey on Turkey Day. The next day, it's all about some sandwiches or maybe one plate of warmed up turkey dinner, you know, just enjoy it. And then I don't do anything else with it because I don't want to eat it all weekend because then I'll be like so sick of it. I can't stand it. So now I'm ready for more turkey. And so I took my turkey and I took all the meat off of it. And then I got out my big stock pot, my big soup pot, and I made turkey broth, turkey bone broth with it over the weekend. And it's delicious. It gelled up. It just sits there like a jelly. And today I took the rest of the meat that's left. I've got probably, I don't know, about 4 cups of meat, of turkey meat. And I'm going to make faux turkey and rice soup. I was thinking about, okay, keto turkey soup. My sister-in-law used to make one I loved, but it had noodles in it, and I obviously can't have noodles. So I thought, well, rice, turkey and rice. We'll use the cauliflower rice and make it delicious. So yes, now I can see some people there, but I don't see any hearts or comments. Can y'all, let me see if this is working properly, because I know Facebook is doing something crazy again. I couldn't even scroll all the way through my feed today. It just stopped like 5 posts in, and I was like, well, where did everybody go? What's happening out there on Facebook world? I saw a thumbs up. Yay! So do me a favor, guys. I'm trying to get us to where we're doing the lives from Keto for Real Life People page, not group. Yay, I see my first one. I think it's a Tammy name. Do me a favor and share this, and if somebody would please just share this to group, that would be awesome. That way they can just tap on it. If they're in group, they'll see it. I can't tap on it and share it anywhere until, obviously, I'm all done with it. So please, somebody share it to group. I appreciate it. And the first one's here. Oh, Lois. Lois says hello. She's here too. Woohoo! So, I think I've got everything I need except for some spices, which I know which my favorites are. I know. I think I have salt and pepper over there. Yes, I do. But I want 80 to be of, turn with me. I'm going to use a little time. All right, so I'm going to get this going. Oh, I didn't plug this in. Hold on one second. There we go. Yeah, in my makeshift world here, I have an extension cord running right down here so that I can plug this in. And I am going to say, turn it on. I've never tried the soup button before. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. I share to my group. Thank you. All right, guys, so pretty much this is one of these quick, easy, wonderful dinners, and I'm going to talk about a few of the ingredients I'm using while this warms up, and it's warming up quickly. I've got onion, about a cup, celery, about a cup. It's just barely under a cup on these. I got a couple of cloves of garlic, probably about a cup of sliced mushrooms. You don't have to use mushrooms if you don't like. I just happened to have some that needed to be used up, so that's what I had left. I've got some petite diced red tomatoes. I'm not going to use the whole can. I'm only going to use about a half of this. Some turkey. Some riced cauliflower. I bought a bag. I nuked it in the microwave for about 5-6 minutes just to thaw it out, and This will make it all come together quickly with it being a little pre-cooked. And then I've got some tomato paste, salt, pepper, and a little bit of avocado oil. And we're going to start with that. I'm going to get this down in the pan. Get it nice and hot. Yeah, I got to add a little extra fat, right? Then we're going to add, these are called aromatics. We're adding your onion, celery, a little bit of salt to sweat them, and give them a bit of a stir. Can y'all see down in there all right? I'm trying to get it so that you can see. Boy, this thing just gets hot. I'm going to turn this to this. Now, I like it a little cooler because I don't want to caramelize. I want to just kind of sweat these. I love this induction cooktop though. It makes it nice and easy. Hey, May. So there we go. I'm going to crank it down to about 250 according to this. I'm going to do, the only thing that I didn't prep ahead of time was my garlic. And I really don't want to, I guess I can dice it up. I was trying to decide if I wanted to let it simmer and then take the garlic out, or did I want the garlic in, but you know, I don't mind it. It's going to lend great flavor. So I'm just going to mince a couple of cloves. And you never want to add your garlic at the same time as your onions. You want to let your onions and your celery kind of sweat a little bit and start softening, because garlic's a little more delicate, and if you add it too soon, it can really become bitter and overcooked. So it's always better to, it's my way of slowing myself down instead of scooping it all in the pot at one time. There we go. Now we can add that. And get that. It smells good. It already smells so delicious. Like I said, there's nothing like it. Now let's talk about tomato paste, guys. This is the Cento. I like to get tomato paste in the tube over the can because I hardly ever use a whole can of tomato paste. I mean, it has natural sugar in it. There's no sugar added to this. It is just concentrated tomatoes. Well, concentrated tomatoes are higher in carbs. So my solution to this, and it says right here on here, total carbohydrates, glasses moment, give me a second. Total carbohydrates per 2 tablespoons is 8. Fiber is 1. So it's 7 total carbs for 2 tablespoons, and that's about all I'm going to use, is about 2 tablespoons. It's going to add depth to this, and if you take that 8 carbohydrates and then you cross it across 10 servings that you're going to get out of here, you're adding less than 1 carb of this to your body. You know, because you usually have about a cup of soup at a time, an 8-ounce bowl. Even if you were to do 2 cups, you wouldn't get more than 2 carbs out of this. That's just the way I look at it. But as far as flavor profile, you can't beat it. And I'm going to take my handy dandy tablespoon out here, and I'm just going to measure it. There. Just like that. And now waste not, want not. You know, I know people, if you open a can, if you did have a can of tomato paste, you didn't use it all, you could put it in little baggies or ice cubes trays and freeze it and keep it in your freezer. But I find it's just easier to keep a tube of paste on hand. Let's see. May says, here, let me stir this tomato paste in here. Get it going. There we go. And then I am going to add, some mushrooms. I forgot to add the mushrooms. Before I add broth, I want to get those mushrooms down in there as well. And just let them cook and soften. And I'll probably add another pinch of salt. I like to salt as I go. And if you just take a pinch and give it every time you do it, you balance out. I'm going to get a can opener as well for these tomatoes. I like the petite dice because I'd rather have it be spread evenly throughout the soup versus big chunks of like stewed tomatoes or whatever. I know you can cut them down yourself, but convenience. Convenience. So I'm gonna go, let's see, it says a half a cup. So we will do about a half a cup of tomatoes. And it's just enough to, it does lend the flavor, but it does give some color to your soup, and it's, you know, so yummy. Okay. And now all we need to do is, I'm going to add my cauli rice too. I keep going, oop. I can't wait to add that broth. I'm all about it. Pop that open. Get our rice. It's already cooked. I don't know about you guys, but I like cooking my cauli rice before using it in a cooked dish. Something about it, it doesn't get watery. It helps it hold its firmness. And with something like this, you don't want it all smushy, so, and frozen and clumpy. So now we've got some rice, we've got tomatoes, we've got onions, mushrooms, celery, garlic, some tomato paste, and now we get to add broth. And it's up to you how much you want to add, how many servings you want to make this into. But I've got, oh, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pints there, plus another 4 pints there. So I got about 10 pints, 9 or 10 pints of turkey stock bone broth. Oh, let me tell you guys, it's straight up delicious. You could just drink this like soup. It is so good. And when it's cold, it is absolutely jello. Which tells me that I did it right. And just scrape our veggies back down here on the sides. I'm going to give this a quick taste. Of course, it's got to cook for a little bit because we want the vegetables and everything to kind of come together and meld. Let me see what we are lacking here. Salt, a little bit more. That was a 3-finger pinch right there, by the way. Some pepper, and I'm just gonna eyeball it, and probably about a teaspoon of that. I'm gonna add a little bit of thyme, because I got thyme. Maybe a half a teaspoon of that. And give it another stir. And I'm going to see what y'all are saying. I always end up with my glasses on, don't I? Another thing you guys can do, I'm missing something. Something. What is it I'm missing? Some punch of something. I'll take a drink and think about it. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think I'm just going to wait because the flavor is just mild and good and it melts together well, but I think I need to let the onion and garlic kind of soak in. Now I'm going to add, I don't know how much of this turkey meat. I'm just saying this is all the turkey meat I had left. I don't want to put too much in there. So I'm counting this as about a cup, 2 cups. That's how I do. It's how I do. And that's pretty. It's so beautiful and lovely. Look how simple that is. I mean, heck, I don't even think we've been at this for a few minutes and we've already got soup. Now it's going to take a little bit to simmer. But gosh, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied right there with that. And I can do something like maybe I'll make some turkey salad with this, with some mayo and some celery and some onion and some flavors. I used 3 pints of the turkey bone broth. Let me grab this. Oh, let me grab this. Did you see my post earlier? I've been munching on these kind of throughout the day. Just an egg here, half an egg there. They're so delicious. I'm full now. I don't want it. I just wanted to show you all. Oh. So good. I was like, man, I didn't get any deviled eggs on Thanksgiving, and I didn't have enough energy to wiggle. So I spent the morning making deviled eggs. Not so bad. Not so shabby. Get this. I think I'll kick it up now a little bit. Give it a notch. Oh, guys, can you see that? How pretty that is? Bay leaf. That's a great idea. A bit of hot sauce. Yes, I love my hot sauce, but unfortunately, grandkids and husband will be eating on this tomorrow. Yeah, that's one of those things I will add on my own. On my own. But I do believe that bay leaf is in order, and I even have a little turmeric here. Turmeric. Give this a little. Put 2. 2 is good. 2 is better than 1. This is the pure organic. I haven't opened this yet. Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. I'm going to add, not a lot because I don't want it to overpower it, but I am going to add about a half a teaspoon of this wonderful, or look at the beauty of this turmeric. Guys, look at the color of that. That is just breathtaking. And it'll lend some great color and a little kick. So I'm going to add, it's just an anti-inflammatory, it's a pain reliever, it's super healthy. A little bit, and I like it. A little too much, and I'm not so fond of it. You know, it's one of those acquired tastes for me. But, give this a nice stir. And let's see where we're at. And it could be, too, that I'm just used to adding a little more tomato. Like I would have normally added a whole can if I was doing this. So I have to adjust to that, and I'm cool with it. I've learned to adjust to a lot of things. Lots and lots. It's really rich. It's got a nice fullness to it. I'm happy with it. So we're just going to let that simmer. I'm going to stand here and drink my Ozarka black cherry sparkling water. This is like my 4th one today. I can't get enough of them. As a matter of fact, you only get 8 in a pack, and I'm halfway through them. I probably should have bought some more. But I will say this. Now, I don't know what the professionals, the experts would say about sparkling water, but I think it's a great alternative. My thought is I don't want to drink plain water right now. It's the time of year I can't stand the taste of plain water. I'd rather drink this. It's not a soda. It's not caffeine, and it's not dairy. So it's just flavored sparkling water. And I'm feeling hydrated. So I'm going to come up and see what y'all are saying now. It is beautiful to behold. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Love eating deviled eggs, so filling. Oh yeah, you guys, they really are. Let me not put my finger there. Let's see. Those eggs look yummy, and soup. Yep, let's see. Late getting here. Facebook not notify me when you go live, even though I have it set to do it. Yeah, yep. Okay, let's see. We have some people who missed ingredients. So, for this turkey soup, and you could do this with any leftover. If you've got turkey, if you've got chicken, you know, and you want to make a chicken soup. This is a turkey and rice soup. We had a cup of onions, a cup of celery. We had 2 cloves of garlic. We had about a cup of sliced mushrooms, because they were what I had on hand. We had 3 pints of turkey bone broth. I've used about 2 cups of turkey, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a half a cup of diced tomatoes, a little avocado oil to saute everything up, and we added some thyme, some salt, pepper, and turmeric. That's where we're at. Yeah, the deviled eggs, here's what I did with mine. I said I was craving them, and I had gone to this restaurant, and y'all, have you ever heard of the FD Grill House? We've got one in Tyler, and I went there once with my mother-in-law. Just the ones with her. They have deviled eggs as an appetizer. How wonderful was that? And I was already keto, so when I went there, I didn't say, hey, I'm keto. I said, I cannot have gluten and I cannot have sugar. What can you do? The manager was so awesome. So he recommended these. And I don't know what they put in them, but I was so inspired. I mean, it was the perfect lunch. I had deviled eggs and a side salad. And I think you got like 4 little eggs, and they had the bacon in them. So my play on it today was I did my eggs, and then I put like, I don't know, I had half a dozen eggs, and I took the yolks, and I did a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, but then I did 2 tablespoons of bacon fat on top of the mayo. So really high fat yolks here with lots of fat in them, and a nice bacon flavor. I put a pinch of sweetener because I don't use pickles in it. I used about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of some organic mustard, and I used some fresh dill, not fresh dill, dried dill, and a little salt, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. Gave it all a nice whir, and it was delicious. And then I, of course, cooked my bacon up, topped it so it tastes bacony in the eggs, and it tastes, you know, you had your wedge of bacon. Had I been smart, I would have baked that bacon off with a little Alternative Sweets barbecue sauce and brown sugar. That would have kicked it up a notch. But I'll do it. We're at a simmer now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this isn't going to take long. It's just long enough to let the flavors come together. Make sure that your vegetables are nice and tender. And your turkey's already cooked. And I'm so full. I don't even need that. It's gone. It's out of here. Let's see. Hello, Carol. Oh, my finger's all bacony. Let's see. Tony. Black cherry, yes. Dasani, yes. Well, I'm not a big fan of the blood orange. I tried it. I was kind of disappointed in the Dasani. But for me, I wish Walmart, because I should do most of my shopping at Walmart. It's local here to town. It's 4 miles away. They carry the Ozarka, but they don't carry Dasani. Why? I don't know. So in order to get Dasani black cherry, which is my favorite, I have to go to another store. And then if you decide not to go to Walmart or Brookshire's and you're in town and you want to save money, you go to Aldi's, however you want to say it, and then you're screwed all the way around because you never know what you're going to get. But it is so yummy. Oh, that flavor is so beautiful. And now that it is cooking a little bit, I would definitely say a little hot sauce, because I'm a hot sauce kind of girl, especially in soups. So good. I'm going to dip it out and show you what it's like. Can I show you guys? That set of dishes I got this summer. Look how big these are the regular bowls that come with that set of dishes. I mean, to me, they're just gigantic. Like, to me, they're side dish bowls. But these are their soup and cereal bowls. I'm like, what a nation we are, that we need bowls bigger and bigger and bigger, and plates bigger and bigger and bigger. So, they had these little bowls that you could buy individually that matched. It's so glary. And I like it because it holds, to me, it's like perfect for cereal, perfect for soup, perfect in every way. It's like you get an actual serving of food and without having to say, well, just give me half a pot, please. was my rant. And down we go, and down we go. Alrighty. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, I already have a spoon. It's right here. Hi, I got a spoon here. You guys want to see how pretty this is? Let me show you. That is just beautiful. It is. It's so vibrant, isn't it? It's so bright. It's so vibrant. It's not brown meat colored. It's not cream colored. It's actually just beautiful. And I'm gonna take a taste. I want to make sure I get a piece. I don't ever eat the bay leaves, y'all. Just saying, it's not good for you. It's a little too much roughage. I want to get a piece of turkey. It can stand to cook a little longer. I got a little crunch left in my celery, so definitely needs a few minutes longer. I'm going to turn this down. I don't like stuff to boil. I like it to simmer. Unless it's eggs, then I like eggs to boil. So I'm going to let this simmer, and I'm going to put this down in here. But guys, that's all there is to making some turkey soup. And it looks beautifully, I mean, that turmeric really gave it a golden, rich golden color. It's kind of got the turkey and everything just bright and popping. It's enhanced the reds. Definitely. So, that's all we do, guys. Saute some veg, add some broth, add your meat, a little bit of tomatoes so we get some flavor and color going on, and let it simmer and come together and make a beautiful pot of soup. And I'm easily here, I've got 10 cups. So don't ask me what the macros are. I just know that that little bit of tomato paste I used and a little bit of canned tomatoes I used was spread out over quite a few servings. So it's not going to amount to anything. The turkey is 0 carb. Onions, celery, there's a little bit. The bone broth, nope, not at all. So it's delicious. It's so great. I think this has been one of the shortest things I've ever done. Yes, it does look like a perfect, well, it's a good salad bowl. It's a good, like I said, side dish bowl. It'll hold 2 cans of, or a whole one of those steam bags full of vegetables. I'll steam them. It holds a whole bag just like nobody's business. 4 servings it holds. So, again, I love it though. I mean, they were handy. Come Thanksgiving, this is what I used to put our side dishes in. Just little side dishes. They were great. What else was I going to talk to y'all about? I don't know. But that's that. Anybody got any questions for me? Oh, I do know what I want to talk to you about. I wish that I always say that. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. Well, I will be doing it soon. I'll put it this way. Making crackers, because soup and crackers would be just awesome. Next week, on Saturday, this coming up Saturday, I got an email. Lono Life Bone Broth Company and Collagen Company asked me to do an interviewed Keto for Real Life People. I told y'all about this like a month or so ago. And so they sent me an email today, said they got it all up and running, and that Saturday morning it will be highlighted on their website. So they send me a link. I will share it with you, and I can't wait to see it myself. I'm super excited about it. Let's see, I've never been interviewed and featured on anybody's website before. I mean, I did that one for the Countess, but that was me blogging for her opening. So, anywho, I'm excited about that, and I can't wait to share the link with you. And then, let's see, Tuesday, I think, is December 2nd. And I'm going to just tell you what I'm doing on my personal page. Because the last time I did something like this, I caught some flack, and I got pissy. Anyways, I'm having a Pampered Chef party. I went to my sister-in-law's Pampered Chef party. I got some cool tools, you know. I got this handy-dandy cookie cutter thing, or cracker. I'm going to use it to make crackers. A meat pounder and a couple other things. But I also booked a party. So I said, what I will do is on December 2nd, I'm not doing one of those, like Facebook parties where you have to play the games and it lasts for days and you just gotta know. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do cooking tutorial live Tuesday night off my page with the lady here with Pampered Chef, and I'm gonna play with her products. And if anybody wants to join in, if anybody needs to do any Christmas shopping, you want to get your Pampered Chef stuff going on that way, go for it. There's a few things I like of theirs. I really do. I've got some stuff that I've had for 20 plus years, but it's that time of year and it's fun. But it'll be on my personal page. I will not be doing it in group or on my page. It'll be under Nancy Childress. But I'm trying to decide what I want to make. You know how it is with Pampered Chef parties. They always have you come into your home and they make some little Pampered Chef snacky thing. So I want to do a keto Pampered Chef party. I am going to not have one of those pizzas covered in fruit and caramel sauce and ooey gooey, whatever they are. I'm doing a keto Pampered Chef party and I'm super excited about it. But that'll be next Tuesday. All right. Oh, let me get my glasses. And I'm fixing to call it done. Let's see. Awesome. May says she would love that. Awesome. Yes. Anybody's open to go. So, hey, Tammy. Oh, ham. Oh, ham soup. My God. That, for me, that's going to come up at Christmas. Because I always get ham. I try to get a couple hams when they go on sale. And then I can't wait to cut all the ham off the bone because I love the bone. If you want great ham soup, you have to have that ham bone. And that's what I do. I make ham broth and I use it to make everything from soup to my favorite, which is my turnip greens. And back in the day, it was potato soup, but now I know I can make it with my the faux potato or the faux cauliflower potato soup. Potato soup is what I call it. And I use the ham base on that too. Chunks of ham, some cheese. Oh, it's so good. It's gonna be delish. I want to test my veg. Well, I just hate that it's just sitting here not quite ready. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for popping in today. I hope you enjoyed leftovers, turkey and rice, keto rice soup. It's a great time of year to make soup. It's a good way to get rid of your turkey leftovers. Something you can take to work, school, or just enjoy on a cold day. Thank you guys so much. I will be popping back in tomorrow night for Wellness Wednesday at 6:30 Central. See you there. Remember, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, and get you some. Oh, wait. I see people struggling out there. I just want you to know that, okay? I've seen like 3 or 4 folks out there. For those who are offering all that as support and advice in group, thank you so much. I thought about that. I was like, this is the way the group needs to go. Let group members help group members. But I always want you to know that if there's that special thing you just can't do, then I don't want anybody to struggle and give up. Before you throw in the towel or think you can't, know that you got lots of support out there, and I will personally get a hold of you and see if I can't help you all. So, and then on that note, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your soup, everybody. Have a wonderful night.